don't end up in victory lane. It has to be frustrating. But when you come from the back after a penalty and race like that up to the front, how do you leave feeling?
You need to stop getting penalties and just stay up front all day. But it's just, I don't know. We're trying to take too much on pit roads and it's not working for us. So we just need to back off. But I don't know. This guy's doing an awesome job with these cars. You know, the M&M's Camry was fast, and guys did a great job. Just wish there was more to have there. You know, just too tight all day. Just never really had the car that was worth being able to run the bottom as long as it needed to, and then on the top it was too tight on the top as well too. So it's a good day, I guess.
Another impressive run for Kyle Busch.
There is Joey Logano moments ago, who wound up 17th, and Hamlin, who roughed him up, wound up 23rd. You heard from Denny Hamlin. Jeff Hammond is standing by with Joey Logano. Kane's 15 career wins have come from the front row. He started outside the pole, and Kyle Busch, the pole sitter, wound up second.
I told you I like those Bushes. 2 of them in the top 5. Good run for those guys. And Paul Menard just popped him to death here at Bristol. Another good run for him. And Jimmy Murray crashed early, top 10.
Greg Biffle wound up 11th. Kevin Harvick at 14th. You see low at Joey Logano. Carl Edwards caught up a little mishap a little earlier, 18th.
And give a tip of the cap to David Strimmy with that Swan Racing team. Good run for David. Top 20 finish.
Rounding out Denny Hamlin at 23rd. Danica Patrick 28th. And Hamlin, who, again, led the most laps and was up near the front, dropped all the way back after that incident. And the results, Tony Stewart, that early wreck on lap 9, so he's over his last 23 at Bristol. Our current points leader of the champ from last year, Brad Keselowski, with Chris Kubota.
Well, I don't exactly know how to spell, but that's what Brad Keselowski did when he got out of his car so close.
Yeah, just, again, wasn't meant to be this. I've ran 8 races this year between Nationwide and Cup Car. I think we've had a shot at winning every one of them, and at the end, they just can't get to come all together. I don't know if that was my mistake or what, but I had to lead, obviously, on the restart. The 5 car's a little faster. Maybe it got me either way, but, you know, the 11 car got in the back of me. I don't know if he got hit and pushed into me or just ran over me. I don't know one of the two, but the car's going to restart with the tires off the ground, and obviously Casey got in front and drove away, but dang, I'd like to have a shot to hold him off there at the end, but it wasn't meant to be. But either way, another 3rd or 4th place finish, and hell of a start to the year, and just want to get some W's.
Thanks, Brad. Another top 5 for Brad Keselowski this season.
So after 4 of 36 races, 22 until the chase, he moves ahead of Jimmy Johnson. So Brad Keselowski, your points leader. Johnson hit the wall late in the race. Clint Boyer jumped up 5 spots.
Yeah, rough race at Vegas for that whole team, and Clint said we got to focus and get our game together. Top 5 finish, 4th in points. Kyle Busch up to 10th in the points as he continues to rebound from a tough start to the season.
Martin Truex Jr., who was in the chase, along with Kevin Harvick, 17th and 18th in that top 10. Kyle Busch, he was running second, moved him up 7 spots. And next weekend, it's on to Fontana, California. Dale Earnhardt Jr. going over to say hi to his Hendrick teammate and congratulate Casey Kane at age 32 and getting a victory. His Chevrolet. More NASCAR on Fox in a moment. Casey Kane gets to write his name in concrete. And there's our podium finish as Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski. The podium finish you've heard from all 3. And the Logano-Hamlin incident. Now watch Michael Waltrip, that guy right there who just focuses on his job. It seems like all heck is breaking loose around him.
I'm going to work on this window, and y'all get that stuff settled. Because my responsibility is to fix this window.
He still doesn't turn away. And look, I don't know if he's listening to somewhere. It's like you see in the movies, but all kinds of craziness is going on around him. 4 races and 2 wins for Hendrick Motorsports with Casey Kane. He did finish the job, just like Casey Kane finished the job. And I like the comments between Logano and Hamlin. Candid, and next week in California, it's a different kind of track. But will those two continue to look after each other?
Well, just remember, you have choices. You can let somebody have a break, or you choose not to. And in this case, Denny Hamlin said, you didn't drive me right, and I'm going to pay you back for it. That's short track racing. You're going to have that. When you make the choice to cut someone off, you put yourself in that position. You hope you get by with it, but sometimes you don't. But next week at Fontana, we're going to be going over 210 miles an hour down into the corners. You might think twice before hitting somebody.
A different kind of deal. You talked about the Busch brothers at the beginning, Kyle and Kurt. Chris Kubota standing by with Kurt Busch.
Another driver who loves this racetrack, the other Busch, Kurt Busch, and man, what a run for you. I know a lot of people talking about maybe struggling with a team or a new team. That wasn't the case today.
No, we did have our struggles, though. We had some loose wheels and off on some of the sequences, but luckily enough, we had a fast enough car, and thanks to all of our guys for just digging in. I mean, I told everybody, slap some high fives, because we got areas that we can still polish up on, but a top 5 at Bristol, and to be the fastest car on the track with less than 10 to go, when I caught Kyle and when I caught Keselowski, if it was for the lead, it would have been a lot different, but Kane was checked out. Congratulations to him, but I'm really happy with our Furniture Row Chevrolet today, and Barney Visser and the guys. You know, we all can do a little bit better here and there, and I can do better. But the 478 car's used up today, and it's just good that we got everything rolling this weekend like we needed it.
Overcoming obstacles and making a statement today.
Thank you, Krista. And boy, the leaders, Bristol was tough on the leaders. Kane in that restart with Brad Keselowski with 39 laps to go, but we saw Jeff Gordon and Matt Kenseth. That incident take them out earlier. A vibrating wheel affected Denny Hamlin. Your thoughts on the Generation 6 car after going through all these different types of tracks and our first of 6 short track races?
We thought it would be exciting. It was. We had side-by-side. Heck, we had 3 wide racing. There were some problems with guys blowing tires, lots of cautions, lots of lead changes. I think it had everything we wanted. What I loved most was Casey Kane's hunger. We saw him after Vegas thinking, I got to win, and he pulled it off today.
He had the best car last Sunday, didn't win. He has the best car and does win today. Tonight on Fox. Don't forget on the Cleveland show, you're going to hear Casey Kane's voice with Tony Stewart and Dale Earnhardt Jr. as part of our animation domination. You'll laugh out loud on Fox. We've already talked about Fontana. We checked the weather. Sunny and 80 degrees for the Auto Club 400, presented by Coca-Cola. Note that start time, 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific. For continuing race coverage here from Bristol, Tennessee, you can tune in to Victory Lane on Speed. Some thoughts about California and the Speed.
I just love these Gen 6 cars and how well they stick to the corners. And in California, this is going to be the fastest they've been able to air these things out. I'm serious over 210 miles an hour down in the corner. Really wide racetrack. You can move around a lot. See a lot of good racing.
For Darrell, Larry, and Mike, our entire pit reporting crew, and Michael Waltrip, but our production crew, Chris Myers, thanks for watching and being a part of NASCAR on Fox, where Casey Kane was victorious. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Sunday.